We're Raging Rolls, a bunch of nerdy-ass Aussies who get together when we can to play Dungeons & Dragons, try out voices, and have a whole lot of chaotic fun. We stream on Twitch on Thursday nights, with the VOD available immediately after broadcast. A shorter form of our shows are available on YouTube the following week. If you enjoy what we do, hit that follow button or even subscribe to show your support for the stream and share your feedback with us.
Would you like a pie?
She looks at you.
Try and wrestle one off of.
It will not help.
Give me the pie.
It will not help, she says.
What's wrong?
My daughter, Gertruda. I hid her here to be safe from the devil's Strahd.
You hit her there?
Hid. I'm sorry I have an accent.
Yeah. Why do every single name is like spelt stupidly?
I hid her for her whole life here, so the devil would not come to her. But she left a few weeks ago, and she has not come back. I do not know where she is. Please, can you help find her?
Have you thought about putting up like a poster or something?
It's not how things work here. If you can find her and bring her home safe, please. She's my world. Without her, I cannot go on.
How do things work around here?
When you're gone forever.
Sorry, step forward a little bit. Sorry, what was your... It was Mary, right?
Yes.
Mad Mary.
Just Mary.
Or
That's
just
not
Mary?
funny.
Just
It's
Mary.
Mary.
How will we know it's her if we see her? Is there something of hers we can bring along to see any kind of attachment?
She looks down at the thing she's holding, and you will see what appears to be a malformed doll with a strange leer on its face, wearing a sackcloth dress. It belonged to me, and then I gave it to Gertruda. She would know this. She would know I had sent you if you show her this. Please take this with you.
I reach out and take it. Say, what does she look like, Mary?
She has brown hair, big beautiful eyes, white skin. Response to the name Gertruda?
That'll do it.
How about you keep the doll, and I'll quickly sort of minor illusion and clone it.
No, Eric, that's not necessary. We should take the original.
But I can do this.
I mean, you could have seen that anywhere. She might not know. If you see the doll, if she sees
It
the
now
doll,
has
she'll
like a
know
little.
I sent you.
Hi, my name is Gertruda. On.
There's. Oh,
Keep
hold
the
on.
fucking creepy doll.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Any idea where she could be? Does she go anywhere? Does she...
No, she goes nowhere. She stays here. I keep her inside for her safety.
Great.
It's dangerous.
How old is she?
She's 15.
Right.
Good.
The only clue I have is she always talked about the castle. And you look at it, she looks over at the window, and you can see from the top story, from this vantage point, you can see just part of a giant monolithic Gothic castle far off in the distance, up thousands of feet of cliff.
Does she talk positively about the castle? Like, oh, I want to go work at the castle. I'd love to be a maid there.
She always wanted to be a princess. And what do princesses need but castle? If you get her before she gets there, please bring her back.
We'll try. I'm just going to grab this doll and just look at it and start walking away.
Yeah, as you look down at the doll, you can see that there is, in the hem of the dress, you can see a frayed tag that bears the words, "Is no fun, is no Blinsky."
Blinsky?
Blinsky, Blinsky.
It's no fun. Blinsky.
And you swear for a second as you're looking at this that the doll gives you a wink, but you shake your head and it's just a normal doll.
If I see him a little bit creeped out about it, I'd like to cast message and just have like a child's giggle go off in Elkan's head.
Yeah, for a second you see her shake your head and look a bit puzzled, and then you hear this child's laughter in your head.
What the?
And under my breath, I go, "That's right. Keep the fucking creepy doll."
Is that you? Yeah, I don't understand how many memories are embedded in these kind of things. These things are worth a fortune. Let's keep walking back down the stairs.
As you turn to leave, Ismark walks over to him and places a hand on his shoulder. It's okay. They can be a bit brutal, but I think that they'll be able to get the job done. Thank you. He pats her and heads out. And as you all start to walk out, Eric, as the last one out the door, Mary grabs your arm and she's looking up at you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Bring her back to me, please. And let's go with your arm.
We'll do our best, ma'am. Because we are Barovia's best. just testing that name.
Maybe workshop it a little.
Yeah.
And you head downstairs and meet up with Ismark. Ismark starts walking. He turns back to you all, hands in his pockets. And he's like, so you can do both, not just the violence. That's good.
Some of us are okay blokes.
And women. Nods at Velkelda.
Yeah, he's right. And women.
Beat up.
Ismark, I don't mean to pry. You said that you're the son of the lord or the leader of this town, the Burgomeister, is that right?
That's correct.
Now, tell me a little bit about the sort of social welfare plans that you have running in Barovia, because so far, all I've seen is that the only sort of food source coming into this town is bartered with children, and you have a famous lady that has been crying, unable to be consoled for extended periods of time, so much so that she's become sort of a tourist attraction. So, how are you running this town?
I was not running the town. My father was. Come, I'll show you. I'll talk to you more. He turns and he continues walking in the direction of the biggest property in the area.
They would live in the biggest property, wouldn't they?
You see, a weary-looking mansion squats behind a rusting iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside, while the left gate lazily just swings in the wind. The stuttering squeal and clang of the gate repeats with mindless precision. Weeds choke the grounds and press with menace upon the house itself. Yet, against the walls, the growth has been tramped down to create a path all about the domain. Heavy claw marks have stripped the once beautiful finish off the walls. Great black marks tell of the fires that have assailed the mansion. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any window. All the windows are barred with planks, each one marked with stains of evil omen.
This is... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
This is my home. It was beautiful when I was younger. We have not had the best luck of late.
In finding carpenters, or what's been the main issue?
You talk a lot for someone who is not from here and does not understand.
I just don't understand, Ismark.
Bless you, Eric.
Oh, I thought I muted myself.
We couldn't see you, we could hear it in 4K.
Yeah.
I don't understand, Ismark, that look at the blood on the vine. You seemed so jovial, so happy to be here, so pleased with your surroundings. But everywhere you've taken us on the way back to whatever this is, has been a nightmare.
I will say that, I mean, my spirits were lifted seeing you all come into town. It has been, well, not in my lifetime, when I was much younger, that we've had anyone come in and try to do anything. I mean, new visitors attract coin to town. They help with the local economy, and you all seem like a bunch of people who might know how to handle yourselves if you get into a scrape or two, and might be able to actually help change some things around here. So, feeling a little bit helpful.
Have you ever thought about like making it a little bit more appealing to tourists? Like even just putting up a sign at the entry which is like, "Welcome to Barovia."
Well, you've seen the miss, and he goes over to the front door and he starts to unlock the front door. You can see that there's like 15 different key locks on this door. You know of the miss. You know you can't go in and out of them unless you are Vistani.
Unless you're what?
Vistani.
Does that resonate?
Yes, the Vistani. You met Stanimir, who was a Vistani. You met the three ladies who appeared to also be Vistani.
Sorry, but
What?
I don't believe I am Vistani. And I think I came through your mists.
That's strange. And finally unlocks the last one, the last door, and holds the door open for you all. Please come in. Nothing will harm you in this house, except maybe my sister.
I look at the massive like claw marks on the outside of the walls of the house.
Yeah. I mean, you can see them on the outside. On the inside, you can actually see that it is actually candlelit on the inside. It does actually look more inviting.
We can make do.
If any of you feel uncomfortable, you're more than welcome to roll a... Oh, yes.
You have a sister?
She's inside. Yes, Irina. It was in that note, so I don't know how that person... Whoever wrote it, I mean, they must know of her.
Is your father here as well, or he might be able to shed some light on...
He takes you inside, if for those of you who would like to go inside, or if anyone wants to stand outside.
I'm not standing outside.
Yes, I'd rather think that the interior looks much more inviting. I'll take my chances with that.
All right. The interior of the mansion is well furnished, yet the fixtures show signs of great wear. Noticeable oddities are the boarded up windows and the presence of holy symbols in every room. Ismark takes you through to the drawing room. And the burgomaster is in this side drawing room on the floor, lying in a simple wooden coffin surrounded by wilting flowers and a faint odour of decay. This was my father. And you hear footsteps coming down the hall. And a voice say, Ismark, is that you? Kat, would you like to introduce your character?
Hey! You're on mute.
Muted. Oh, I think you're muted, Kat.
It wouldn't be Raging Rolls.
It would not be Raging Rolls. Welcome to Raging Rolls.
No, we can't hear you, Kat.
Hang on. Yeah,
Where tech difficulties is our middle name.
You know what? Let's take a quick 10-minute break whilst we fix up Kat's
Let's do that.
issues. We will be back in 10. Be prepared.
Thanks so much for sticking with us. If you missed anything, our VOD will be available after we finish up the broadcast, or over on our YouTube channel next week. If you like the kind of chaos we sow, be sure to hit that follow button and subscribe. We love to see those numbers tick up, and we appreciate every single one. You can also find us on Patreon, where we post one-shots and insights into our campaigns and streams. And check out our podcast available on Spotify and everywhere you find good podcasts. As always, we love your feedback. Drop us a comment or join our Discord and roll with the Raging Rolls.